Hey judges, it's me, Shania. Welcome back. Pull up a seat, it's time. We are holding court. Okay, I'm not sure if you missed the prequel to this session, but if you did, I'm dropping the link in the description. Please go check that out and come back here. Okay, I've said my disclaimers. Let's jump in. So we are talking about the Democrat Senate primaries that just took place between Jasmine Crockett and James Talarico. Now, Jasmine lost this race, and now I'm going to talk about it because the mechanics of it all has awakened my forensic senses. James Talarico won, but the outcome is sparking conversations about what kind of political style voters may be responding to right now. On the one hand, Jasmine Crockett, who has built a large national profile with a bold and confrontational approach, very much I'm not scared to fight my way type of energy. And then there is Talerico. He is currently serving in the Texas House of Representatives, so his footprint wasn't as large, and his demeanor appears to be calmer and more measured by comparison. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself before I slide in a beat about what happened in Dallas with the polling places issue. Because what even was that? I mean, we are living in a political climate that's very fragile right now, where people are already apprehensive about elections. So we the people can't afford to have people playing fast and loose with polling centers and our votes. Having people show up to voting locations just to be told they can't vote there and have to go vote in another precinct because rules changed at the last minute? Nope, that can't happen anymore, because it reads as a red flag and causes unnecessary confusion. And that's my rebuke on that one. Do better. Now on to my next point, Talerico and Stephen Colbert. See, I'm bringing this up because I think there is strategy underneath this that a lot of people are not talking about. And this was laid out on the channel when it happened by our girl Avi, so I'm circling back to it in context to this Talerico victory. The thing is, Jasmine Crockett has appeared on Stephen Colbert, but not during this Senate bid cycle, and when she did, it was a normal taping. No big whoop. But Talerico time was different. It turned into something that had the media in a chokehold for several weeks. And in the moment, you might have seen him as an extra in this Stephen Colbert censorship, non-censorship, who knows what the Fugala situation. But he did benefit from the play. Because before 24 hours had passed, the Talerico camp reportedly raised more than $2.5 million. So I'm not going to blame anyone, but I will throw the side eye because whatever this was definitely helped catapult Talerico's national footprint. And if I had to point to a edging moment, assuming him and Crockett were polling neck and neck, the Stephen Colbert bit is what I keep circling back to. And now I want to look at Jasmine Crockett, because the suitcase is full and we have to unpack it. Okay, brace. Before I get into this thing, listen. I can't hold court and hold hands at the same time. I'm going to say some things that you may not agree with. So to start with the positives, Jasmine Crockett has the pedigree, the resume, and the spirit to be a part of the federal Senate body. But this campaign lacked marketing and cohesion. And there were moments where I clearly saw the Democrat playbook shine through, and not in a good way. Like in these final weeks, Jasmine was all over the legacy marketing. She received multiple endorsements from celebrities leading up to the vote. This was a big mistake, because although it played well for a minute, I even spotlighted her in the rundown, but none of that cashed in for enough votes in the end. Like, not even Kamala, who I thought still held political capital amongst the base, could persuade the majority of Democrats in Texas to vote for Jasmine Crockett. And then she went in with the idea that she wasn't going to run a campaign that semi-focused on pulling some Republican votes, which doesn't play well, especially in Texas, running for a Senate seat that has been painted red for over 30 years. Yet again, another marketing misstep. Akin it to when Kamala was asked if she would do anything differently than Joe Biden, and in the middle of this border what the Fugala, she said no. And then there was the moments where she took the opportunity to transition into standum when it comes to female rappers. This moment definitely rounds out the top 3 missteps. And I'm specifically talking about her comments on Nicki Minaj. Because it's one thing to have a comment about Nicki's political stance right now. However, it's another when the critique or jab aligns with something totally different. Especially when the optics read, "Let me join in on the trending moment," and dogpile on another person of color. And the thing is, I know exactly why she did it. See, it's trendy to speak down on Nicki and invoke her ops. So this was her lazy way of trying to drive engagement. The problem is the play is tired. So her getting in the middle of that, trying to assert herself as a Barty gang member, that wasn't cute. Which brings me back to the thought of the Democrat playbook is outdated. So overall, Jasmine Crockett's marketing was not up to par to compete with James Talarico. And while she decided to focus on gaining cool points to a select few in the culture, Talerico's strategy seemingly was to remain focused on Texas. And it's unfortunate too, because if I'm looking at pedigree, resume, and drive, I would edge Jasmine Crockett over James Talarico. However, she made missteps that ended up costing her the primaries. And that is the last thought I have on this one, judges. And now it's your turn. Drop on the comments and tell me what you think. Until next time, bye-bye.